Hello friends, I hope you all are doing well. My name is Topside, and thank you for joining me today. We continue our quest for 100% completion of Stardew Valley. This is the first day of fall, so we got big plans this season. Those big plans are temporarily taking a back seat for inventory management. The behind the scenes stuff that I rarely show in these videos. Really thrilling gameplay, I tell you. Our goals for fall are to get 3 star drops. We can get one from the festival thing, I forget what it's called. The one where you have the Grange display and you buy it with tokens. You can get one from giving a sweet gemberry to the statue in the secret woods. And you can get one from buying it off Krobus in the sewers. We do not have the key to the sewers yet, so hopefully we will get there. I also want to get as much done in the community center as possible. While we can't complete it in fall because we need a snow yam that's only found in the winter, I hope to get as much of it done in the fall as I can. Primarily the blackberries and wild plums I think they're called. Those are going to be the toughest, as I need 50 and 20 of them respectively. I wonder if I'll actually do all the goals I just stated. I have a tendency to just forget about stuff. Hence why this 100% completion series is a little bit of a challenge for me. I am not one to remember stuff until it's out of season. I can't do it until the next year. So yeah, it might. That's why the day counter's up there. Take your bets on how many days it takes me. I'm guessing there's not enough days in life to get me 100% complete, but I'll try. But that's enough of this long-ass intro. Let's get into the clip, shall we? After spending way more money than I thought I needed at Pierre's, I got a bunch of seeds, a very good variety, as I need eggplant, cranberries, weed. I need a bunch of things for the community center still. Mainly corn that I failed to grow in the summer, like a fool that I am. And it turns out, spoiler alert, I didn't even buy enough seeds to cover all this area. I swear I did the math in my head, so I knew how many seeds I needed, but keyword there is in my head, so it was off by a few. Day 58 was spent in the mines, and every time I'm in the mines, all I do is hunt down these dust sprites. Need to kill 500 of them for the burglar ring. Boy, if I need it for 100% completion, it might not even be worth it. But while I was in the mines, I had a big brain idea. Yeah, I moved a chest and all my furnaces to the outside of the mines. That way they could be smelting while I'm in the mines, like all day. Being the forgetful person I am, I forgot it was my true love Penny's birthday today. So naturally I just waited outside her trailer in the middle of the night for her to return home so I can give her a shiny rock. I scavenged the forest floor for the fall forageables. Completed the bundle and got the fall seeds for reward. I can plant these at my farm and hopefully get enough blackberries and plums to do the foraging bundle at the bulletin board. Then I went right outside the community center to the river, fished out a tiger trout to complete the river fishing bundle. I am really knocking these bundles out now. Then I decided I was too productive and went back to the mines to kill the dust sprites again. It's 500 of these, 500's a lot to kill, okay? But I found the whole population in this one floor, so that was nice. And then it got late, and I remembered I had to till the land, plant these seeds, and water them before 2 a.m., so my time management skill, it requires some work. But I'm glad to say I made it to bed in time. Got a nice level up on foraging. Get some tree fertilizer going now. And I leveled up mining as well, so it was a good day. Very good day. 10 out of 10. On day 60, I had another big brain idea. I'm level 9 on farming, so one more level and I'll be able to take the artisan profession, make all my artisan goods worth 40% more, so I decided to start stockpiling the ale and cheese. My big brain needed some rest from all that strategizing, so I went to Marnie's and bought a goat named Vincent Van Goat. But the game only saved as Vincent Van, so a little upset, but then I did what I do every night. Went to the mines and mined some iron, killed some dust sprites. Really collecting all that iron and coal. Not so much the other ores, though. Day 61, another big brain idea. I decided to go catch one of the legendary fish. so I can sell it for a quick penny. I mean, most people would put it in an aquarium, but I need the little bit of cash. Day 62, great day for the community center. First, my eggplants grew. Harvest those, donate those to the community center. Then, on my way to the community center while harvesting forageables, hoping to find enough plums, I saw that my bee house finally produced honey. So that's another item for the community center. It wasn't until day 7 of fall that I realized I should probably plant that rare seed, considering it takes 24 days to grow. I got me some speed grow, so hopefully that'll speed up the process by a few days, and it will be done by the end of fall. Day 64, probably the most stressful day I've ever experienced. The first day of blackberry season. I need 50 of them to complete the community center, so I just hope that there's enough blackberry bushes in the map. I spent the whole day just running around, hitting every bush I could find. Let me tell you, traversing this map takes a lot more time than you would think. But my hard work paid off as I got all the blackberries I needed for the community center. And all the wild plums as well. Day 65, I decided to move these preserve jars out by my fish ponds. That aged lava seal, lava eel row goes for quite a pretty penny. I wish they were lava seals. Please add them to the game. On day 66, my wild seeds finally grew. So I collect the blackberries and plums, even though I didn't need them at this point, but always good to have more than you need. Can always eat them for energy. Finish off the day going to the Star Drop Saloon in hopes that Gus sells the cookie, and I walked in on the world's biggest omelet. I didn't need to see that, but I'm glad I did. It's a beautiful omelet, Gus. Good work. On day 67, I decided to mow my grass a little bit. It was getting very close to my pathway down to Marnie's, and I needed the extra hay in hopes to get my animals through winter. They will be eating good this winter. Finished off the day stopping by the wandering merchant, and she sold beet seeds and crocus that I need for the community center, but I decided not to get them as I can get them just naturally. On day 68, while wandering around my farm doing busy work, I noticed halfway down to the other area that my cat was dead. So I finally took the opportunity to water him for the first time this year. Hopefully that'll bring him back to life. It must have worked because when I wandered into bed at 1 a.m., he was there sleeping on the bed already. Went to sleep and leveled up mine to level 9. I could finally make the crystallarium and duplicate gems. Day 69, very nice day. Cranberries grew, that's always nice. Gotta love those cranberries. Even though I'm pumpkin gang all the way. But the cranberries are okay. I went to the community center, donated all my hard-earned blueberries and plums. Finally completed that bundle. One less bundle I have to worry about. Got 3 tappers as a reward, which is always good, as I have a lot of trees that need tapping on my land. Then I went down the hall, donated 25 grand to the vault bundle, so now the buses will get fixed. These lovely little Junimos transported me into the clouds and gave me a nice little float. Day 70, the day we've all been waiting for. I just grabbed some cheese and ran down to the crops because I knew my pumpkins had finally grown. Those sweet, sweet gourds. They're worth so much. On my way to donate a lava eel to the Master Fisher's bundle, I stumbled across the wandering trader once again, and she sold cloth, which was another item that would save me some time from collecting myself. While wandering around town, I looked at the Help Wanted board, and I don't know if they randomly generate the request, but I'll let you look at it for yourself. Bored. Could someone please bring me a walleye? What are you gonna do with that fish, Abigail? Come on. Oh. With that odd request denied, I donated my pumpkin to the community center and the cloth I had bought from the merchant. The artisan bundle done, one less I have to worry about. The next morning, Gunther came to my farm and told me as thanks for donating so much to his museum, he's rewarding me with a rusty key to the sewers. Such a great gift. Pretend for a second I know how to put the days in the right order, as we're back on day 70. I'm at the desert, finally unlocked it so I can fish for the last fish I need for the Master Fisher's bundle, and I lost it. That's not good, but don't worry. Through hard work and dedication, a lot of time and effort, I'll have you know I finally almost caught it. But alas, I lost it yet again. Hey. Back at the homestead, after the defeat at the hands of the scorpion carp, I finally got to harvest my gold quality corn that I've been working on for 2 seasons. So that's good. I can knock that off the community center list. I'm still storing up all the artisan products, wine, ale, jam. When I get level 10 and get 40% increase in sell price, oh, I'm going to be raking in the big bucks then. I finally decided to purchase all the wheat flour I need for the home chef bundle, and 100 times 100, that's more than I thought, because I'm not good at math, but $10,000 less, I finally have enough to complete the bundle. I had completely forgotten that the Stardew Valley Fair, or whatever it's called, is day 72, so I had to scramble around to find 9 items for my Grange display. Hope to win first place so I get some tokens I can gamble for the star drop. I set up my display with some ale, cheese, egg, a nice golden eggplant, some mayonnaise, and just for the finishing touch I added a bomb. Better get first place, or else. Oh, Mayor Lewis, he did not take my threats of an explosion seriously and gave me second place. Oh well, still some tokens I can gamble away. After gambling on a spinning wheel for way too long, I finally had enough to purchase my star drop. Oh, yeah, that sweet, sweet extra energy. Num num num. I love it. Day 73, I decided to try to get this greenhouse in order. I just planted 8 coffee beans here so I can start brewing coffee and have speed effect active at all times. Tired of walking around slowly. Then I went back to the desert in hopes to avenge my loss at the hands of the scorpion carp, and it was a hard fought battle, that's for sure. But in the end, oh, I prevailed finally. Did not take me hours upon hours, I swear. Then I donated to the community center and completed the fishing bundle. Only thing left for me to do is to get a beet, which is growing, and try to find a cookie, hopefully by the end of the year. With the sun rising on day 74, a bunch of my crops grew, which was very nice as it gave me enough XP to get my farming up to level 10, and I chose the artisan profession. Then I went and killed a bunch of skeletons for a quest I had and got the reward at the Adventurers Guild, so now I have a skeleton mask on. I think it's a little bit better than the straw hat, but you let me know what you think. This is me now. After choosing the artisan profession in the middle of the night, I took all my artisanal goods, I think it's artisanal goods to Pierre's and sold them for like 100,000 gold, which is like twice as much as I had made to that point. The next day, my beet finally grew, and I donated to the dye bundle. Got the seed maker as a reward, and all that leaves is the snow yam that I can't get until next season, and a cookie, hopefully. The 2 things holding me back from completing the community center. I finished off the day just fishing and got my fishing up to level 10. It was at like level 7 the 3rd week of spring, and it's been slow rising ever since. I kind of stopped fishing, but it's level 10 now. On day 77, I found the easiest way to get ore. Just spend all your money at Clint's buying it. It's costly, but all that time you're saving from not having to mine it, I think it's worth it. With the last few pennies to my name, I went over to Robin's and decided to get a shed. Tired of living out of my house. Well, like, I want stuff in my house, but not the whole workshop area. No. That deserves its own shed. This is what life without a shed looks like. Me doing interior decorating in my home, putting a bunch of furnaces in my kitchen. This is how I'm living, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pretty sad life, if you ask me. After thoroughly messing up my kitchen, I went outside to check on the eels. See, they wanted something, so they can populate more. We'd be a lot more comfortable if we had 2 diamonds in there. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I could give those eel diamonds, but I decided instead to go to Pierre's and buy a bunch of fairy rose seeds and speed grow. I'm going to start making fairy roses in my greenhouse, so I can make fairy dust at a later date that require fairy rose and diamonds. and it automatically finishes a process a machine is doing, aka aging wine in your cellar that normally takes 14 days, 28 days, very long time. But so to do it instantly, such a game changer. And this is a real game changer. When the Gus's and oh, you sold a cookie. The last thing we need for the community center besides that snow yam we'll get on the first day of winter. On day 80, I was just in the mines doing mining things, you know, breaking rocks, getting some stone, maybe a little bit of iron. And I went over here to kill these dust sprites, and I found my first Prismatic Chard. As a content creator, you have to really know what to add to your videos and what not to. And I decided to show this clip of me discovering you can just jump back and forth on this chair when trying to talk to Clint. Very important. But back to my quest to be productive in the game, I brought the Prismatic Shard over to the desert to get the Galaxy Sword. Such a good upgrade from the sword I was using. That'll come in very handy. On day 81, my sweet gemberry finally grew, so I harvested it and took it over to the statue in the secret woods. Gave it to the statue, and nothing happened. But then I clicked on him again, and I got the second star drop of the season. Num num. On day 82, I was tired of my lava eels not producing enough for me, so I went over to Robin's, bought another fish pond. I gotta pump these numbers up. I need all the fish ponds if I want the spicy eels. On day 83, I decided it's finally time to do a Skull Cavern run. Bought some spicy eels from the trader out front. That will help a lot. He also sells a bunch of other things. Very useful items, but the only precious gems I had to trade with him was the rubies. I went in a little ill-prepared, not very many staircasers, and not much food, so I got swarmed by slimes, almost died multiple times. You know, good things, but you know, it was not the most productive trip to Skull's Cavern. I got like 4 iridium bars, but hey, it's something. I totally forgot to record the final day of fall, but it was spent just trying to decorate the farm. I'll show it all to you on the first day of winter. See you next time.